Hey team, welcome back to Ramble with Rob, Intuitive Tarot Reading. This is a message for Virgos, so if you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, stick around, this could be for you. We're straight off the bat here. I was just going to say, I've just recorded a Leo video as well, so that one will be posted this evening. So if you have got Leo placements as well, you might want to check that card reading out. Let's see what your current situation is and we'll get some guidance. So this is for Virgos, this is for my earth signs, very grounded. Let's see what your current situation is here. Okay, so the first card that came out was the Two of Cups. So I'm getting the feeling that this is a love reading. I feel like you've not just come into union with someone. I feel like you've just separated from someone, or you're on a break with someone, or there is some form of no contact that's happening between you and your person. That is the current vibe that I'm getting. That is followed by the Eight of Wands right here. The Eight of Wands to me signifies a rushed energy. It gives me everything aiming in one direction. It's the same as having all your eggs in one basket. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I think that having your eggs all in one basket and looking after and watering a certain part of the garden is a wonderful thing. And I think that honesty, integrity, loyalty are all things that we lack now in today's modern society. There's so many red flags. We need to be a green flag in a world full of red flags. And I really feel like this message is telling you to take a look at the areas of life where you are watering too much. It's a very conflicting energy because I feel annoyed, I feel frustrated, I feel like I've given so much time to that. Why has this not come to fruition? I've given so much time and energy to that. Why has that happened? Why has that not happened? Why is that stuck? Why has that ending now occurred? I gave my time to that. And I feel like these are times for you to reflect. This is not going to be a blessing. This is going to be a lesson, unfortunately. And I really feel like you need to start looking at where you're spending your time, where you're spending your energy, because I don't think it's reciprocated. And if it is reciprocated, that person, that area, that material thing, whether that be a job, a person, family members, friendships, I feel like that connection is very good at being a bit of an energy drain. They like to take, but they're not very good at giving. And their idea of giving doesn't align with your idea of giving. And you know, you're a Virgo, like grounded, easygoing. We're all a bit crazy sometimes, but I really feel like if these cards are coming up and it's showing that you're over watering compared to somebody who is not watering at all, there's a problem here. If this is upsetting a Virgo, there is a problem here, okay? The next card is the Nine of Wands. So this to me signifies that you're holding on to something very, very tightly, and you're looking at all these other options and you're looking at all these other things and you're saying, no, but this is the one I want. This is the thing that I want. This is for me. Is it for you, or are you forcing it to be for you? Is it for you, or are you making it fit? That is what you need to ask yourself. Are you making it fit? Or is the universe consistently trying to show you that this doesn't work? Whatever this pattern is, whatever this cycle is, it isn't really working. And it's time to stop being so scared about letting go of this and being scared of all of these different options. It's time to embrace these options. Unfortunately, this is your turning point. The next card we've got is the Sun. So the Sun speaks to me. First of all, it speaks to me as a fire sign. It gives me very big Leo energy, for example. So you could very well have Leo placements, as I said at the start of the video. I've just recently done a Leo reading, although quite contrast to this. I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign. You could have fire sign placements, or this is reminding you who you are. This is reminding you that you are magical. You are somebody who shines so brightly, and there is somebody, or there are many people out there who think that you are the absolute sun. You know, you light that room up every time you walk in there. You don't cause drama, you don't cause problems. You are somebody's ideal of sunshine, and I think that's beautiful. The next card that's just come out is the Queen of Cups, followed by two more, followed by three more. Okay, here we go. So the next card is the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups is, to me, in this reading, She is hyper-focused on this trophy. She feels like she has won. There's a victory here. There is something here that she cannot put down, something that she cannot stop looking at. And I feel like that's what is detrimenting you at the moment. I feel like you're so focused, again, going back to energy, you're so focused on one specific area of life or one specific relationship or one specific interaction that you come across daily that it's actually ruining all the other blessings. She is absolutely covered in money, diamonds, jewels. She's got little cherubs and angels above her, but all she can focus on is that little trophy there. Is that trophy really worth sacrificing all of the other riches and all of the other good things that are on the way? Only you know, only you know. The next card is the Page of Pentacles. So the page to me always represents something that's in its early stages, something that's quite newly developed. So this is referring to Pentacles, so the material world. So it could well be, I'm getting a house for some reason. It could well be that you've recently moved, or you've recently got yourself on the property ladder, or you are thinking about making that move. This is something that you need to nourish. This is something where you need to spend more time. So stop thinking about love and connections and going to the beach with Josh, because it's not working. It's just not working at all. What you need to be doing is nourishing your own material wealth, nourishing your own material world. It's that whole, it's time to level up. You're at a crossroads here. Do you keep watering this thing that's clearly not reciprocating energy, or do you go in a different direction and start to actually grow something else? And I think you should start growing something else. The next card is the Nine of Swords. So thinking very heavily about something. Something is weighing heavy on your mind. If you're having trouble sleeping, I would definitely recommend doing some form of Reiki protection. There's a lot of wonderful videos and a lot of wonderful practitioners on here on YouTube. So like Healing and Beyond, for example, is a fantastic channel. Is Alchemy Healing one as well? They do lovely Reiki sessions where they can remove evil eyes, black magic, hexes, curses. They are so encompassing and they're so welcoming and so inclusive of everyone that I recommend that everybody goes and checks out a Healing and Beyond video or an alchemy healing video, because honestly, they have provided me with so much spiritual and energetic nourishment. I can't even explain to you. My head 2 months ago was in a completely different space to what it's in now. My whole physical, mental and spiritual world has just completely changed just by doing Reiki, just by connecting with myself, taking advice from readings on board, actually nourishing myself rather than connections that I thought were serving my highest purpose. And it really does just make you come out of your own head and start to look at things from a different perspective. Two of Wands, it's time to start looking at things in a different perspective. So you are holding on, like we've just addressed previously, you are holding on to something, but you are starting to look out there. You know that there is a whole world waiting for you out there, and it's time to start actually going after that world. This thing that you're chasing isn't nourishing you. It's not providing you with the fulfillment that it used to, or that you initially thought it did or would. I think that it's time to start making moves, whatever it is about, whether this be a partnership that's recently ended, like a no contact situation, or whether it is friendships or family groups that just feel very off, feel very fractious at the moment. It's time to start looking out at the world. And I know that can be a scary feeling. I mean, and I'll cut someone off at the drop of a hat. I've been put through so many different level ups now that if you gotta go, you gotta go. Like it's time to go. Like I can't have somebody messing with my blessings anymore. Like that's just, we can't tolerate that. And you're an earth sign. Ground yourself, spend time in nature, take your shoes off, go for a lovely long walk. Obviously I'd put my shoes on at intervals. You don't want to be walking down the street barefoot. And maybe you do. And maybe you do. But if it was me, I'd go find a field or a woodland, somewhere that's quite out the way of people, and just spend some time. I obviously practice certain aspects of witchcraft as well. And nature really is my church. Like nature is my everything. And when I sit out there, I get my downloads. I'm able to do my little vigils. I can do absolutely anything out there and feel that protection and feel that nourishment. I'll take my shoes off. I'll have a little walk. I've got a lot of water placements in my chart as well. I mean, I'm a Leo by my sun, but I've got a lot of water placements, got a lot of Cancer placements. I'm right on the cusp. So I find that fire doesn't necessarily heal me. Fire can make me a bit more agitated. It fuels me more than anything. Whereas I feel like water is very calming. If I go for a swim, or if I spend an evening at the beach just watching the sunset, which is exactly what I need to do this weekend, that nourishes me. That provides me with that emotional and spiritual fulfillment. So try and find something to ground yourself and actually spend that time doing. That is what I would be doing. The next card is the Nine of Pentacles. So it's not all doom and gloom. There is some goodness on the way. What I would pay attention to as well is birds. Again, I don't know if you're witchcrafty like me, but birds are a big significance in witchcraft, especially for things like Hecate, for example. So we're looking at birds of prey, crows. There was literally a rook on my fence on, was it Thursday last week? Thursday I woke up and I was on the edge, and there was a rook outside. We never get rooks around here, and it was just clawing its head off, and I was like, that is Hecate. That is the symbolism I needed to see today. Everything's going to be okay. And I think that is something you need to pay attention to. Start looking for signs that everything is going to be okay. Start looking for signs that everything's moving in the right direction, because it's very easy to get caught up in the doom and gloom. Followed by that, so we had the Nine of Pentacles, now we've got the Ten of Pentacles. You'll start to level up. So the minute we start to be grateful, the minute we start to give thanks, even for simple things like the ability to see, the ability to talk, the ability to walk, they're things that we take for granted on a day-to-day basis. And I feel like every single day, every morning and every night, we need to be grateful for at least 3 things. I do 5 because the number 5 really resonates with me. I do 5 different things in the morning that I'm grateful for. I do 5 different things at night that I'm grateful for. I'll either, the morning ones in particular, because I'm always rushing around before work. The morning ones I will say either out loud or to myself as I'm driving to work. I'll say, I'm super grateful that I'm able to make this journey so that I can earn money and support my material world, for example. I am so grateful for my eyesight. It allows me to see all the beautiful things in the world, and it makes me so happy every time I spot a bird, for example. And I just go through little things and I say them either out loud or to myself. And the nighttime ones, I write them on a list. So I make a little post-it note and then I just set fire to it. And I just let those ashes go and blow in the wind. And that's my gratitude practice. So I would definitely be grateful for things. Start acknowledging what you actually have got as opposed to what you've not got. Again, it's so easy to get caught up in your own head and go, oh, I've not got this, but I want this. And I've not got this, but I want that. But actually, we need to be grateful for what we have got, because those are the things that are going to propel us forward. Again, almost going back to the 2 of Wands, we've now got the 3 of Wands. So it's starting to let go. It's starting to say, I've got these things behind me, and that's exactly where I'm going to leave them. I know that I've got support here, and I can leave these 2 things or this one thing in the past. I know that this thing will carry me here. And I feel like this thing that you need to hold on to is yourself. I think it's yourself. I think it's your integrity. 10 of Wands. So we've literally had 2, 3, and now 10. Stop blinding yourself. Stop looking down. Stop looking at what's immediately in front of you and start looking for the future. It's time to plan ahead. It's time to plan ahead. It's scary, but plan the next 5 years. Just roughly, where do I want to be in 5 years' time in my own home? YouTube creating full time, making 4 figures a month off YouTube creation. Whatever it is that you want, now is the time to actually start putting that out into the universe. Start focusing here, because Josh won't come home. Start focusing on what's beyond Josh. What is the thing that's going to fulfill you the most? Think about things like that. The next card that we've got is the Devil. Don't let the devil in. Don't let the devil in. Whoever this person is in your energetic space, they're a tempter. They are somebody who wants to ruin what you've got or what you've created. Pause for tea break. They want to stop you having a whale of a time is exactly what they want to do. I feel like they see when you're doing well and they come in and say, not as well as me. Or they see you doing well and they go, Not without me, you're not. And it's that kind of devilish energy. It's that temptation. And that was 14, 4, 4. So 3 4s, as I said that. This person is trying to tempt you. They don't want to know that you've leveled up without them. Are you going to give somebody that power? I wouldn't, personally. If you let this devil energy in, we've got the 10 of Swords. If we keep creating this cycle, we keep going into this karmic pattern, we keep repeating history, we're basically just absolutely energetically draining ourselves. We are stabbing ourselves in the back. We're ignoring all intuitive guidance. We're ignoring all signs from the universe. And ultimately, the universe will say, I can't help you anymore. I've given you absolutely every single sign that I can, and you're just continuing to go down this path, which you know it isn't working for you. So I would not give in to the devil energy. Here we go. Here we go. So the next card, we have got the 7 of Swords. Pick your stuff up and move. It doesn't necessarily have to be out of the country, out of the county, out of the postcode, but move. Even if that's energetically, please move. Don't stay stuck in one place for one good sword. You know what I know. Do not do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. They're literally blocking every single one of your blessings. If we coexist with somebody and you're positive and they're negative, their negativity will eventually creep in on you. Depending on obviously your spiritual protection and your blessings, and we're all at different levels, you could potentially protect them. But more often than not, that negativity will seep into your good, positive aura and it will drain you. This is where energy vampires come from. We've then got the 3 of Pentacles. This, to me, these two people here, they're on 2 different pages. 2 completely different pages. We've got somebody here doesn't want to be seen. They don't want to be seen. They're in the background. They're monitoring. They're a monitoring spirit. They show up as a fly, for example. You're seeing a lot more flies, a lot more insects, a lot more bugs. That's a monitoring spirit. You are the person in red. You are the person who is shrouded and going, I'm going to do this. I can do this. But you don't necessarily want to. And if you want to, then honestly, you are playing yourself here. Point blank, period. The next one is the 7 of Cups. The one that I'm drawn to the most in this 7 of Cups is the one that looks a bit like, it gives me like magic carpet vibes. This one here, it gives me magic carpet vibes. Ignore my nail. This one here speaks to me in a way of, it's time. This is your magical gift. The gift of knowing that this isn't working for you. Your gift is knowing that you need to now get on this magical carpet ride and get far away from this energy vampire. I would not be entertaining anyone who is of low vibration. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't be out there doing things that are low vibrational. I wouldn't take part in bad addictions, for example. I wouldn't take part in anything that's going to lower my vibration. I would not be sleeping around. I would not be doing the whole, I have to get under someone to get over someone, because you don't. You're just lowering your vibration. Once again, you're going to block your own blessings from coming through. So why would you? Why would you? Right, the next one. Oh God, I hate this card so much. Okay, so you are blind to something. You are trapping yourself in a situation. What you can't see is there's a third party. There is an external force, whether that be a person, a place, a business. There is an external force which is exerting pressure on this relationship. There is an external force that is tempting this relationship into a different direction, okay? What happens is we get 2 different people. We get somebody who wants to be in, somebody who is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When we start getting somebody who looks a lot easier than you, somebody who looks like they're not going to put them through that emotional growth, somebody who's not going to mirror back their own shitty aspects of themselves, they will choose that person. And if they want to grow and they want to glow and they want to become something incredible and they want to have union with you, then they will. But more often than not, 80% of the time, they choose the easy option. And I hate to say it so bluntly, but it's true. You are somebody who makes somebody question themselves, question their energy, question their purpose, question their acts. This person doesn't. They're quite happy just going, yeah, do you. And they might challenge them, but no way near in the way that you would. And that's a good thing. That's exactly what you should be doing. You should be challenging people to level up. you shouldn't have to mirror people's poor energy back to them. The next one is judgment. So judgment is coming. Judgment to me screams karma. Judgment is coming in from the universe to protect you, to reveal something, to give back the negativity that has been given to you. We like it. We like judgment a lot. My favourite. The next one we've got is the magician. Again, we've got an infinity symbol up here. This is you co-creating with the universe. You've got so much power in your hands right now. You've got so much energy and love, and you just need to pour it in the right direction. And this card has come out to remind you that you can co-create with the universe and you can create anything that you want. Just because this relationship isn't working, or just because this love feels like a drain, doesn't mean that they're all going to. You are a very powerful manifester, and now is the perfect time to put your intentions out there and move towards something new. And if we move towards something new will move towards you. And I always see the Ace of Pentacles as a nice, unexpected surprise. It's something that comes out of nowhere to say, you know what? You are a little warrior. You've fought, you have got through all of the tests, you've survived all the devil's tricks. Here you go. Here is your reward. So basically, in a nutshell, don't do low vibrational things. Don't take part in low vibrational activity. No. Do not entertain the devil that is going to either reappear or is currently in your life. That person is an energy drain. And if they ever make you feel like you're too much or you're not enough, then that person needs to absolutely go elsewhere. Keep shining, keep thriving out there. It's not the end of the world. I know it's really difficult when connections and things end or they conclude in a way that you don't want them to, but sometimes it is for our best protection, it's for our best redirection, shall we say. So please do trust in the flow of the universe. Be grateful every single day for 3 things in the morning, 3 things at night as a minimal, and remember to stay in your divine, protected, beautiful energy, because we ultimately get what we give. So keep giving love, keep giving authentically. I really struggled with that word today. And ultimately that's what you'll get back. But don't entertain this low vibrational person. Don't let them make you feel like you're less than. You're wonderful. And if you enjoyed this reading, please do hit subscribe. And if you need anything from me, you can find me on all of the social media at RamblewithRob. And you're always welcome to drop me a DM. I'm here if you need me. I'll catch you on the next one. Stay strong.